I feel like there's two types of long distance. There's the long distance where you meet on a road trip. It feels magical. And then you leave each other and you have to figure out how to recreate that moment every day of your relationship, and it's really tough. Or you have the type where you started out in the same location and then somebody moves away. I feel like that's a little easier to do because you have roots, you're grounded, and you've been in that person's space. Your long distance relationship is as good as your last great moment. Because after a while, especially if your money ain't right or because of COVID, you're going to be like, oh, when I see you, oh, when I see you. And after a while, that's going to feel like an empty promise if you're not really seeing each other, even if you talk every day, because there's creature comforts like going to movies. There's creature comforts like going out on dates. There's creature comforts like cuddle. If you can't get that, you're going to supplement that in some kind of way if you're not in the same space as your person. Also, I'll say too, because my life is fairly complicated doing what I do, you got to have somebody in your space to see your highs and lows. Like, it's one thing to date long distance and then you have a bad day and you like, hey, I'll call you later because I'm not feeling well. That's fine, but that ain't life. Or there's another thing where if I'm battling depression and you're in my space, you get a chance to see my highs and lows and be in my space and really determine whether you want to be with me. So all I'm saying is your relationship is as good as your last memory. And when you run out of memories, your long distance is not going to feel fulfilling. Because again, you can get your needs met if you supplementing with, you know, a person in your space, but you have your long distance boo and you getting your emotional needs back because y'all talking on the phone, y'all FaceTiming. That's cute. But real life is this person need to be in your space to see your highs and lows in order to really assess whether they can be with you. So, and then also there needs to be a goal with the long distance because you can't do long distance perpetually and there's no goal of, hey, you're going to move here, I'm going to move there, because your heart is going to get sick. For me, my heart got sick because I've dated people long distance who were really great people, but I knew they weren't going to move. And I saw that they, one, wasn't in my space. They were like, oh, I like you. And, you know, I really enjoy you. I'm like, yeah, but you ain't seeing these highs and lows. The things I go through as a black man, as an entertainer, as a comedian, as an actor, you got to be in my space and see if you can really handle this depression that comes along with this life. You know what I'm saying? Over the phone and saying, hey, I need to get off the phone and go. And you on a different time zone, so you go to bed 3 hours earlier than me, and I don't get home till 12 o'clock, which is 3 o'clock your time. That ain't real life for me. It sounds cute, but yeah, I don't think that's sustainable. So that's very important. And you got to figure out what's sustainable for you, what makes your heart feel alive, and, you know, really make a decision on, hey, what are we going to do? And what is the time frame on this long distance? Because if not, your heart going to get sick. And what if your real boo, the person you're supposed to be with, shows up in your life, in your city, while you're entertaining somebody long distance? What do you do then?